Okay, I got another thrift haul for you. This one, I went to the Goodwill in Tucker, Georgia. And when I went in, I'd never been in that store before, but I went in thinking I really need to, because I told you I'm getting a booth, right? I did tell you that, right? So I went in thinking about things that I'm going to need coming up, okay? So even though right now we're just at the beginning of July, I wanted to think about things for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and maybe even some Christmas. So let's go over and look at what I got. So keeping in the fall theme, Thanksgiving, I got this little gravy boat and I paid $1.99 for it. And you can see it's pretty old. It's got this pumpkin kind of little motif on it. And I'm going to have lots of pumpkins this year in my booth, I think. So I got that. Not really sure what I'm going to price it at, but it'll be reasonable. And I got this clear bowl, and I really like the shape of it. It's kind of an interesting shape. It has some etching on the front side with some florals, and then some on the back. And this one cost me $1.39. Then I got this, and I may not have picked it up because if you look, there's some corrosion on the metal, and the rubber on it is really dry, cracked and dry. But I decided to get it anyway because it says on the top made in Italy, and I really just love the color because it's that kind of blue-green glass, and it has all these fruits and vegetables. Well, I guess it's fruits, peaches and cherries and stuff like that on it. And the shape of it is kind of in that ginger jar shape, and I really like it. And I think probably what I'll do with this is put something inside. I'm not sure yet. It might be marbles or buttons, probably something more like marbles or little glass beads or something like that, just to accent it a little bit more, because it's not really food safe, and I don't want to replace this metal piece, but I like that old kind of worn out, everything about it that's worn out I like. So I'm going to keep this, but it's going to be decorative only. Okay. Then I found this bowl. This is a great bowl. It's actually made, it was from Target. I paid $3.09 for it. And I just love the snowmen on it. You know, there's some people that just love snowmen. Everything they do in the wintertime is snowmen. The other thing I like about it is that it's blue and white. It's not red and green and gold, those Christmas colors that we always think of. So it's going to give me a little bit more variety in my booth when I get ready to go into the winter holidays. And it's a good size. Then I found these two pumpkins, and they're almost like raw. I think they've been painted, but they look like just raw clay. And this one was $3.99, and this one was $2.99. And I honestly don't like the color of them, although they're in good condition. There's no chips on them. And I think what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to paint them black and put some gold detail on them, because I have this granny goth thing going. It's not all the time, but yeah, I kind of have a little bit of that, even though I'm not granny goth. Then I found this pear. This was $3.09. It's kind of heavy. It's not real heavy, but it's kind of heavy. And I like it because it has this kind of odd shape. It's not a perfectly uniform pear. It is a little chippy, but I think I'm going to do the same thing with this that I'm going to do with the pumpkins. I'm going to paint it black, and then I'm going to use some gold for the detailing on it. But people like pears too. All right. And then this was really simple. It was $1.09. It's really dirty. I don't like this bow that's on it. I'm going to take that bow off. But it's a green glass. I don't think it glows. But I like that kind of squash shape of it. And I think what I'm going to do is change the bow out to something more fall to kind of go with that fall motif when I get to that point. Now, I'm going to say, well, Jenny, you said fall. This is very summery. I paid $5.09 for this. And I got this one just because it does have a chip on it. But I got it because I still have to get through July, August, and the early part of September. So it's a good piece for that. Then I got these. I'm gonna keep them in the bag, but they're gourds, and they're ceramic, okay? And I paid $3.09 for them, and I think I'm just gonna sell them as a set, the 3, and maybe just have them somewhere, you know, in the display as a little tiny vignette, or maybe with something else. But I just think I can turn them over. If they don't, see, that's the thing with my booth. Most of my pieces, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, if I can sell them as is when I get them, then I'll do that, you know. But if they don't sell, I'll bring them home and I'll do something to them to change them and see if they'll sell that way. I picked up 2 frames. So this one, I'm going to take that out. But I paid $2.09 for it. It's just a plastic frame, but I like the detailing on it, and even if you look at it close, you can see they kind of gave it a little bit of a distressed look. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to paint this black, and then I'm going to go over it with some gold rub and buff just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. And I'll probably use this, depending on what I put in the center here, I might use it as part of my Halloween, or I may use it for an everyday. I don't know yet, but that's the plan with this one. And then I got this plain one. It's very plain and basic. It was $1.99. It's really never been used, I don't think. And what I'm gonna do with this, now this is a tip for booth owners, okay? I'm gonna print up something on here that has all my social media information that's relative to reselling. So this YouTube channel, my Facebook page for the booth, my Facebook page for my online store, my eBay store, and all these different things that people may be interested in looking further, and they can just get this information off of the sign. So that's just going to be a permanent fixture in my booth with contact information. Then I got, this is really kind of basic. It's a cutting board. It was $2.09. It does have some cut marks in it, and it's a little bit cracked here on the edges. And I'm not really even sure what this is for right here. If anybody knows, if you could let me know. But I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this. I am going to sand it and probably do something with it. And I don't know if it's going to be usable for food again or not. But I watched Ginger Chick Rehab. I don't know if any of you watch her. She's fabulous. And she's done things with cutting boards where she's redone them and sold those. So she's my inspiration. And then my last one, this is probably my most creative out of this entire lot, but I have 4 of these. Okay, do you know what they are? So here, I paid $1.09 for each one of these. Even the girl at the checkout didn't know what they are. And I think what they are really are the feet for some piece of furniture. And I am going to turn them into pumpkins. So, anyway, please, if you like what I've done, or like these kind of videos, please let me know. If you want to see the process of some of these things being remade, let me know that too, because I don't typically record that kind of stuff, but I will, even if it's just a before and after, or things going into my booth or whatever. Just please let me know, because I need to know what you guys want. And then if you subscribe, you're really helping me out. I'm trying to grow this channel, and I know I've changed direction, and some of you are like, what is she doing? But my life has changed, okay? And give me a thumbs up if you found it helpful, please. I just appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching this far, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day.